Hello viewers. Well, we've made it to the end of 2020, and whatever's been happening in the world, I've been forging on every day, trying to keep the gaming going despite all the ups and downs that are around us. And I thought I'd talk on a video a bit about the gaming release this year, some of the stuff covered, but also some of my activities and bits and bobs along the way as well. Kicking off the year, of course, a bit of Monster Energy Supercross 3, and of course we had the Thrustmaster pedals, premium set of pedals there, along with conversely the budget numbskull wheel, a wheel I did intend to play more of and do, but unfortunately setting wheels up and putting them away is always a bit of a pain for videos, but I will get to that at some point. But enjoyed that immensely. Just the idea that a wheel that was budget would handle in the way it did, and it was a fascinating test. Though my toes are as big as the pedals, that was a bit of an issue. My year really kicked off, I guess. I had a bit of a time out in 2019 towards the end, and 2020, bit of poor health, and it meant really treading water to keep the channel going. You know, you've just got to keep it going even when you're not well and other problems, and so I had to keep it going. And then despite that, I got to the end of January, and I got invited to Monaco for the esports WRC, which I thought I was there to cover the event. And then they said to me when I got there, oh, you're going to be racing in the event. Now, bear in mind, I've been up since 3 a.m. and the race was at, 7 or 8 p.m. in the evening. It was a long day and I was shattered, but did the racing, Game of Muscle, Super GT, Greek Man. Obviously, Greek Man's an esport player, so it was always going to be an uphill struggle, and I hadn't played the game in several months. But I came away feeling happy and refreshed in a way. It was nice to compete with people and do okay. And I, in a way, it kind of gave me some confidence to up my game again. I think sometimes when you're doing the reviews and you're not doing any competitive play, but also it was nice because it was the first time I've been invited to race in anything. I just don't get invited to race in competitions. You saw these community races online, and this year I had the WRC, which was really nice to do, a nice little surprise, and to come away with a podium finish. The monitor, which has been wonderful. It was a really nice surprise, and it kind of kicked the year off nicely. And I will give a shout out as well in terms of inviting me to Alex Gillen, who invited me into his, weekly Formula One races. I really appreciate that as well. It's nice to be involved and feel a bit more part of the community. I feel like for a long time there's something about VVV that just seems to scare everybody away. And I've never really understood it, so it's nice to be involved a bit now and again, have the option. Then moving on, we had the Isle of Man TT. It was back off to Paris, met Davey Todd. Wonderful privilege meeting Davey Todd. He's just the TT riders, I have so much respect for these guys. They are crazy, fast, dangerous. It's everything from racing, everything, and it's not changed at all. These guys, hell for leather. There's no protection for them. It's just an incredible thing, and to sit with him, to understand the level of detail he understands in the course, the bikers understand in the course and the bike, and incredible. And to see him play it as well. He's tremendous at the game as well. You'd say you'd expect so, but things always translate differently. The game plays differently to real life, obviously. But he knows the course so well, and he got his head around it, and it was fascinating to see someone who just knows every aspect and angle to every corner. Wonderful, wonderful experience. I think moving on from there, I did a bit of MotoGP. That was my first official video I did on MotoGP earlier this year, which was nice. And also the Logitech podcast series, which many of you may not have seen. I'll leave the links in the description, or they won't be in there straight away, but they'll be in there tomorrow or something. This involved me interviewing various people from, discussing climate change, mental health, disability in the world of video games, topical subjects, and really getting a discussion going. Where have we been? Where are we now? Where are we going? And really just bringing that out of people. And I enjoyed topical discussion, taking me away from the racing. I do feel that, as I say, I covered racing in incredible depth for many, many years. And really we're talking of coverage, at least 20 plus years of coverage. more than that, even more than that. Well, 25 years. But I'm also a general gamer. I'm also I love all genres of video games, and it was nice to be taken out and use a bit of my business knowledge, if you like, of the business of video games in that way. So that was a nice opportunity, good interviews, good chat with everybody. I don't know if we'll ever do it again, but it was certainly fun while it lasted to get stuck in and discuss those subjects. I mean, some of the people I spoke to, such as Sweet Anita, it was interesting talking to her, and again seeing the following that she's gathered even in the time since we did that interview last year is quite remarkable on Twitch. Moving on, F1 2020 came out, big steps forward in that this year. That was more fun to play for me every year. It's getting better and better. Well done to the dev team. They're improving the handling. Still like a bit more feel from the handling. We're not there yet, but we're getting better. They know it and moving in the right direction. But let's see what happens with EA. Monster Trucks did a fair bit on that as well, which was great to see. And of course, we had the big announcements this year of Forza Motorsport coming at some point in the future, probably 2022 by the sound of it. I would expect it around that time. If it's later than that, it's not ideal, given it will have been 5 years then since the last Forza Motorsport game, so they really need to get on with it. I would like to see a demo in 2021, if I'm honest, to see the progress that they're making. Let's see where they're going with the physics. It's important. And we had a look at GT7. Gran Turismo 7 revealed in the summer. When's it going to be released? It's funny, I remember mentioning at the time 2022 or 2023. I don't think it will come anytime soon, but I would like to see it. If it came at the end of 2021, that would be ideal. I feel that it's a shame that GT Sport hasn't been upgraded in any way, because that would have been handy. But then if you upgraded GT Sport, the impact of GT7 wouldn't be as huge. So GT7 will likely, I assume, integrate GT Sport into it, and it will be stunning. But how long will it take to make? That's the problem. We'll look forward to that. We had, again, a lot of videos. WRC did the history of WRC. That was great. And loads of other games as well this year. I mean, I won't go through all of them in terms of time and cutting this together on New Year's Eve, but it's been a busy year of covering racing games for me. The launch of streaming as well. So beginning November, I became a streamer, if you like, on Twitch. I made the decision at the end of October. This is what I've got to do. YouTube wasn't working for me as a streaming platform. It just wasn't working. I've gone to Twitch. I've had more engagement, better community, everything. It's really come together on Twitch. And if you do have the chance to come on to Twitch to see the streams, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 p.m, it's been a process learning. I still have a lot to learn. It's going to take me a long time to get the stream as I want it, making great progress and trying to do new things, funny things, entertaining things, and get you, the community, involved. If you do have the chance, even if you're not a regular Twitch user, to get on there, it's free to follow. I did see somebody mention in a comment that you have to pay to subscribe, unlike YouTube. No, it's free to follow. The subscription is more like YouTube membership if you want to pay in some way, but you don't have to follow an account. Either way, it's been good fun, learning a lot, and it enables me to talk to you guys in a way that is different, and in a way it's kind of led to me making these kind of videos where less produced, more about me and my thoughts, like the EA video, the Xbox video, stuff like that. Now you'll see more of that on the channel, more of me just relaxed discussing things, and for those of you that enjoy it, great. It builds an audience around it, and I welcome your questions and your involvement as well. I do welcome that. It's nice. On the other end of a camera, it's hard to gauge what people are thinking and feeling, and it's always nice to know, get those thoughts from people. We had the PS5 and Xbox Series X released. Obviously, I've got the Xbox Series X thanks to Microsoft. It enables me to do my job, and there's quite a lot of content being produced for that, but it's been delayed a bit because we got it a bit late, but it's coming, and I have had a bit of a break over Christmas. PS5, I haven't been able to get hold of a PS5 at all because obviously scalpers have bought a lot of them, and that's that. It's been interesting to see that's been released. So It's been a busy year. New consoles, lots of games, steps forward on WRC and other stuff. Some good peripherals released as well from obviously Fnatic in terms of the pedals and the various wheels from Thrustmaster with the pedals and various wheels and bits and bobs from Fnatic. It's good support these days for the racing gaming community. And I look forward to 2021. I'm going to make a separate video looking forward to 2021 and beyond. And some of this stuff will appear again in the new video. But I want to get this off, a look back. You know, despite everything with COVID this year, obviously I had COVID. I was a bit ill for some time. Took a bit of a recovery over the summer. So it was a bit slow in the spring. But either way, it's been health-wise, it's been a bit ups and downs. Tore a tendon in this arm, then damaged the shoulder in that arm. So it's been aches and pains. I look forward to getting out more, getting to the gym once they open again one day, and keeping the health in the right place while building this cave. As you can see, the cave is building behind me, and I'll work on that and discuss it in the next video. This will be a centre of gaming for the streaming. All of this stuff will be looked at some point. But that's it from me for now. Last thing for me to say is I hope you all have a very happy new year. Whatever happens, let's all make the best of it. And there'll be more from me very soon. Hello viewers, well thanks for watching the video today. Do like and subscribe, it supports what we do. Do become a YouTube member. YouTube Patreon supports all of our content you see on the channel. And of course lots of gaming from retro to modern games. I love it all in terms of racing action. So click on one of the two videos just there to find out more.